Hello everyone, I'm Alex.
I'm David.
Now we're here, we want to talk about what you should watch out for your 4-month-old. If you're noticing that they're not smiling at other people, that is a little bit of a red flag.
So around about this time, a lot of people will try to come up to your baby, maybe your cousin, maybe your sister, maybe your brother, different family members, grandmas, uncles, godfathers will come up to your baby and acknowledge your baby. That is a perfect time to look to see if your baby shows that expression.
If you're noticing that your baby isn't watching things as they move across their line of sight, whether that be when you're out in the store or if they're in their home and if you have pets and they're not watching the pets walk across them, definitely watch out for that. If you're noticing that at 4 months your baby isn't cooing or making any sounds, this might be a good opportunity to ask your pediatrician for some advice.
Now, if you're not aware of what kind of sounds the baby's making, just watch your baby every single day and just track down as best as you can what kind of sounds your baby's making so you can determine later if the baby is cooing.
If you notice that your baby isn't pushing down with their legs on hard surfaces, this could be an indicator that there are some gross motor delays going on.
Now, some tips you can to help with that is it doesn't have to be on a hard surface. You can always add different textures for input on the bottom of the foot. For example, you can grab a couch cushion, hold your baby, and as you put your baby's feet on top of the couch, let them push on it. There's going to be some rebound back to it, and that might draw interest. You do that for a couple seconds, then you go to the hard surface to see if they extend their feet down and accomplish that goal.
At this point, your 4-month-old should be holding their head steady while supported in a sitting position, or in their boppy chair, or in their high chair. They're going to have a lot more control over their head, so it's not like a bobblehead flopping around everywhere.
Now, there might be different intervals of time that you should do this type of activity. One, well rested and fed is when I like to see this activity accomplished.
The last tip that we want you to watch out for is if your baby isn't putting anything into their mouth. At this stage in development, pretty much everything's going to go into their mouth. But if you notice that they're not doing this, and it's a good thing, but it's also something to watch out for. In this stage in development, your baby's in exploring mode. And one great way that they explore things is by putting them into their mouth.
Now, you might be one of those parents where germs are yucky, and you necessarily don't want to put lots of things, you don't want to let your child put lots of things in their mouth. Well, unfortunately, this is the stage of development where they're using their mouth to figure out what it does, if it's for them, if it's not for them. Now, you can do everything in your power to make sure the toys you do allow them to put in their mouth are their toys, are toys that have been cleaned, and toys that only your child has been working with.
These are just a few things to watch out for. Yes, your baby's still very little at 4 months, but we can start to see some delays and some concerns start to pop up at this time. And if you do, want you to seek out some early intervention.
Thank you.